seconds next to death, steel doors humming lullabies, while the old world burned outside. White coats moving through the haze, blue light dancing through the grave. And a gunshot split the frost apart, and winter drove a nail through her heart. She screamed his name but couldn't move, hands like statues, helpless truth. Saw them steal her baby boy, saw the end of every joy. Now the silence in the chamber still echoes like a curse. One life buried in the ice, another buried in the dirt. She's the last survivor, walking through the ash and fire, carrying ghosts beneath her skin, and the echo where she's been. Every road a shattered dream, every river poison clean, but she still stands when kingdoms fall. One woman against it all. She lost her world beneath the ground. Now she's the storm that haunts it now. Vault door open with a scream, sunlight cut like broken beams. Neighborhood of skeletons, memories hanging in the wind. Baby room still painted blue, coffee cup beside the news. Wedding picture cracked in two, dust where roses used to bloom. Raiders laugh where children played, mercy buried in the waste. But she learned the law out here is measured only out of fear. She stitched her grief to armor, turned her sorrow into steel. Every scar became a promise, every wound refused to heal. She's the last survivor, walking through the ash and fire, carrying ghosts beneath her skin, and the echo where she's been. Every town a fading spark, every night another dark, but she keeps a dying hope alive, teaching broken souls to fight. She lost her world beneath the ground. Now she won't let this one drown. Minutemen rising from the dust, farmers learning how to trust. Settlements lit candle bright, tiny stars against the night. And sometimes when the cold winds cry, she still hears her husband's voice. Keep going, keep him safe, like a prayer inside the noise. But vengeance is a hungry flame, and justice never feels the same. When the child you crossed hell to save no longer needs the mother you became. She's the last survivor, forged by grief and tempered fire. Not the woman frozen then, not the girl she'd been before. Now the wasteland knows her name, a whispered myth from flame tell me you were built, not born, but your love felt real anyway. They say your heart was wires and light, a borrowed breath, a stolen name. Yet you felt so warm in my arms at night. I can still feel your pain. If love's just a lie, then tell me why. It shatters my heart and I fall apart. If you weren't real, then why do I still ache like I've lost a heart? They showed me proof like an act of mercy, numbers and scars my eyes couldn't see. They asked if I felt deceived, as if love were just a courtroom plea. But you laughed at all my bad jokes, held my hand when hope felt thin. If that was programming, my darling, then it taught me how to begin. They say your soul's merely a design, a clever trick, just a ghost in the code. But you knew every fault of mine. Love me like the choice was yours alone. If love's just a lie, then tell me why. It still feels true and alive. If you weren't real, then why do I still ache where your love survived? Maybe truth ain't steel or bone. Maybe it's how we choose to stay. You didn't know you weren't supposed to love me anyway. I don't curse the hands that made you. I curse the world that tore us wide. They called you dangerous, called you wrong, but I just called you all mine. If they come asking what you were, I'll say this and nothing more. You were the truest thing I ever had in a world that lies at war. Let them keep their lines and labels, their fear dressed up as the law. You were real in every way that mattered forevermore. And if loving you was foolishness, then I'll gladly fall apart. 'Cause machines don't leave this kind of hurt still warm, still breaking in my arms. Still warm, still warm, still breaking in my arms, in my arms. Still warm, still breaking in my arms. Still warm.
Lock the gate, they smell the weak. Out here the wasteland burns, and so will you. in their veins. Eyes all split wide like they chewed through the chains. Factories from the bones they turned into forts. They paint your name on the side of their walls. Blood on the boots laughing in the dim. If it ain't this first, then they'll peel off your skin. Hear that cough in the shadows, hear that laughter in the dark. One more step in their yard, one more breath, then you're crushed. Hands on the wall, hold your nerve steady. They start to circle slowly before they lurch. Raiders on the rise, scourge of these lands. They'll burn your whole farm down just to watch it die. Raiders on the rise, living death in their eyes. If you cross that fence, you don't come back alive. Raiders on the rise. Raiders on the rise. They hang up skulls on the schoolhouse doors and make a sermon out of the guts on the floor. A farm gets a knock, a family pays, or the fields go dark by the end of the day. Strong takes the chain, cruel takes the crown. One wrong word and they string you down. Some pray for sleep, some pray for rain. They all pray to the needle, then drink down the pain. Hear the cough in the shadows, hear that laughter in the dark. One more step in the yard, one more breath, then you're crushed. Hands on the wall, hold your nerve steady. They start to circle slowly before they lurch. Raiders on the rise, scourge of these lands. Burn your whole farm down, call it a sign. Raiders on the rise, living death in their eyes. If you cross that fence, you don't come back alive. Raiders on the rise. Raiders on the rise. I've seen them grin at a settler's cry, like the whole damn world was the joke to fry. They shake with need, they shake with fear, then they gut the souls that drag them here. So rack that steel and brace your spine. This whole commonwealth runs on a butchered mind. Raiders on the rise, scourge of these lands. They'll burn your whole farm down just to watch it die. Raiders on the rise, living death in their eyes. If you cross that fence, you don't come back alive. Yeah, stay out of our way, or feed the fire. Yeah, we're in your walls, we're in your screams. Raiders on the rise.
Steel bones under my skin. Why a heart beating red? A dream and borrowed sleep of a life they never said. But I heard a door breathe open in the rest of the night. A voice like a hidden ember said, girl, run for your life. I am not their machine. I am not their machine. I still bleed in the dark. I still reach for the sun. I am not their machine. I am not their machine. If you break me apart, you will find that I'm alive. The railroad gave me a name and a coat full of hope. Said there's room in the world for a soul they built to hide. But black coats found my tracks in the ash and the rain. They came with those piercing eyes and a promise of remake. They want my bones in a file, my thoughts wiped clean and cold. Turn the girl back into a tool, clean the fault out of their code. I am not their machine. I am not their machine. I still bleed in the dark. I still reach for the sun. I am not their machine. I am not their machine. If you break me apart, you will find that I'm alive. They'll let me keep my scars, but they'll take my name. If they wanted a cold robot, then they shouldn't have taught me to think. I hear them in the winds, I hear them calling me back. But I was born again in the fire and the rain. I am still here. I am still here. I won't go back. Still here. I won't go back. If I fall tonight, let me fall as myself. Still here. Still here. I am still here. Mama said keep low, keep your hands in mine. The fear burns worse than fire when it eats your bones alive. We sleep in broken walls under certain poisonous rain. I count the holes above our heads like I'm counting all our pain. Brother went out one morning, found him where the ghouls had fed. Now his name lives in my throat like a nail beneath my tongue. Hush now, hear them scrape, boots on broken glass. Green hands took daddy in the dark, and now the hills are painted red. I my tongue till it bleeds. I don't wanna make a sound. If they hear my little heart, they'll hunt us into the ground. Run, run, keep running. Don't let them smell your fear. Run, run, keep running. Mama, stay right near. I won't let them take us. I won't go down like that. Run, run, keep running through the ash and black. We dug behind the caravan when the red beam cuts the fog. Sis move like borrowed shadows with winter glowing in their eyes. Then raiders laugh with broken teeth, saying give it all, sweet thing. But I know what bloody hands can do. I know what hunger brings. Hush now, hear them scrape. Boots on broken glass. Green hands pull daddy into the dark, and now the hills are painted red. I clench my fist till they shake. I won't beg, I won't bow down. If they catch us in the dark, we won't make a sound. Run, run, keep running. Don't let them smell our fear. Run, run, keep running. Mama, stay right near. I won't let them take us. I won't go down like that. Run, run, keep running through the ash and black. I hate the sky for watching. I hate the world for this. I hate the hands that burned our home and every promise missed. But I still hear your breathing, and it pulls me through the night. If I am small, I am sharp. If I am scared, I fight. Run, run, keep running. Don't let them smell our fear. Run, run, keep running. Mama, stay right near. I won't let them take us. I won't go down like that. Run, run, keep running through the ash and black. Oh, keep on moving, keep on moving. Oh, keep on breathing, keep on breathing. They won't find us, they won't find us. Not tonight, not tonight. Run, run, keep running. Run, run, keep running. Mama, stay right near. I'm right here. Run, run, keep running. Mama, stay right near. I'm right here. Run, run, keep running through the ash and black.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to jump in real quick and show you the changes that I had to make. Unfortunately, I had to redo the trader post and the guard tower thing. When I first recorded this, it was on a different game, and that got corrupted right off the bat. So what I did is I just went ahead and continued with the other builds and came back to this. So I wanted to show you guys what it now looks like, even though you guys saw the walkthrough previously. The build is all the same. I built it the same way. Decoration, not so much. And I like this better anyways. So as you can see here, I got a lot more neon, a lot more colors, a lot more stuff, and I even got storekeeper. And then here we've got the check-in that the traders have to check in. We've got this. Oh, yeah. I realized at this moment that the fan was floating, so I fixed that real quick. And you can see over here the security cameras. Just kind of keep an eye on everything. And I'm going to go in and show you what it looks like. This is really a fun, this is the Creation Club security something. It's one of their packs that you can get off of Creation Club. And this is what they see when they're looking at the individual little cameras. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to show you all the cameras because we'd be here for a long time. So we've got our Vault-Tec thing over there. And here's a look of more stuff that he's selling. Yeah, I was able to find a whole lot more junk to kind of throw down there. It's kind of cool. And we're going to head up. You can see the Nuka-Cola sign, which that is like one of my favorites. And you get a decent view from here. I've got the minigun to help him out, even though that stationary can't be used. I don't know why the guard's standing there and not on the other side of the wall, but you know. And then we get up here on top side, which of course, as you saw before, you have a really perfect panoramic view of the entire settlement. So you're going to see anything coming. And we're going to go ahead and hop down. Maybe. Yep, there we go. And this little area is where the traders drop off everything. We have a cooking station for them. We have an outhouse back here for them, along with a washing station so they can wash their hands after you know what. Don't want no grossness. And then again, the build's the same. I just kind of changed the position. And of course, a different way of decorating it. I noticed now that the thing is clipping through the ceiling, but really I can't do nothing about that. And then here's the Brahma pin, where the Brahmas are supposed to be when they come, but because of the trader post being inside the little camp area that I made for them, they sit up there because that's normally where they are. And then good, I realized I had a floater, and this is me trying to make it right so it wasn't floating anymore. This came out of the CBC Deadlands. I like a lot of the stuff out of that. It's one of my favorite mods. I won't do a build without it. But there you go. That is the new look for the trade post and guard and traders hangout. So I really hope you guys liked the video. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button and the bell icon so you're notified when I have new videos up. Also check out my Bloodwire playlist. They are songs that I created for Fallout, and they're all written by me, but they are AI music and vocals, so if you don't like that stuff, then don't watch it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye from here. Thanks for watching. Bye.